Brian, I just wanted to show you a little bit further in detail the difference between installing a butyl tape that was designed specifically for an old EPDM roof seam restoration system compared to what a lot of contractors do now, and that's install standard new roof EPDM cover tape, such as like a Firestone or a Carlisle tape. These pieces of EPDM came from the same roof. The exact age is unknown, expected to be at least 20 years old or older. Again, like we were talking, the EPDM itself will test as new if sent out as far as elongate recovery, puncture resistance, and stuff like that. The rubber's good. It's just that the glued seams went over the years. So we take these roofs and we recover them with a tape specifically made for old roofs, and then the elastomeric. Both these pieces of EPDM were cleaned with Carlisle's or Firestone's roof cleaner. We did not do what became our minimum specification for this system or for any large system EPDM restoration we do. Hot water power washers, 3,500 PSI, truck mounted. It makes night and day. And taking off, again, this has been cleaned many times. I can run my finger on here and it just becomes black. I don't know if you can see that. So no matter how many times we clean this, every time I run my finger across it, I get this black on it. What happens is when we put a primer on it. This has been primed, this has not been primed. This is, again, primed with either Carlisle or Firestone's primer. We take their product, sticks to the primer. I don't have any scientific evidence, but I can tell you from my experience, when we take old EPDM, we clean it, we prime it, and we put a new roof cover tape on it, anywhere from 2 weeks to some cases maybe 2 years, we do get failure where this peels off. You could have hundreds, if not thousands, of feet of this basically fluttering. Put your hand under it, and the other problem is you're now bucking water if it's downhill. This EPDM or this EPDM with the Carnac tape, this is what we want. I don't know how well you can see that, Dave, but that's what we want to see. Then once we have that, it's covered with a couple coats of elastomeric, and that really keeps water or anything from getting in there, protecting it. 10 plus years in a heartbeat. This here, although we did everything we could to make this patch, this repair, this seam as successful as we possibly can, this is tight right now. But it's literally, the primer is sticking to this butyl and the primer's coming off. My theory on it is right now we're just stuck to the primer. The primer bites into that dead EPDM, this sticks to the primer, this butyl never is capable of working its way down and getting a really good bite. Eventually this primer fails and this stuff starts fluttering. I'm going to have to come in a little bit, Dave. If I take a piece, this is the Carnac tape, this is cleaned, not power washed, 20-plus-year-old EPDM. This is Carnac's tape. I'm going to put it on a non-primed section like this, and we'll rub it in here. So we just pop this on. This is what we get. Now this here piece of Carnac tape I put on last night. Couldn't help playing with it. So this is sat maybe 15 hours. I started to pull this off last night, just like I did this one. And you can see where the black is, where I pulled last night. So here we are 15 hours later. This is what I want again. This here is a standard Carlisle or Firestone tape. I'd simply just popped it on with this. Last night, this is non-primed section. You can see the line of primer here and here. So it's just simply pulling off that black dead EPDM. It's not soft enough to absorb and get in there. You can see where it's black is where I just couldn't resist playing with it last night. But this is what you guys want. Once this is done, like I said, we're good. We got new, if not better than new, roof, 10 plus years. Warranty 10 years, going to go a lot longer than that. Just wanted to pass that to you, and I'm going to send some of these samples out to your guys. Thanks.